Good evening to everybody. How's everybody doing? God bless everybody that is watching. God bless our country of Mexico, our city of Tijuana, and God bless the United States of America. Sorry about the wind, as we are on top of a mountain. Share this video so we can start. Share this video so we can start. Thank you so much for joining in. Like this video if we are live at YouTube right now. If you can like this video on the bell and like this video, that will help a lot to break the algorithms and ultimately to spread the word and share the video and fight censorship. So that will help a lot, people. I will elaborate what are we doing today over here. It is really important, the information that I'm about to give of what is happening in this particular part that I've been here multiple times. But it's amazing what is happening, and I will wait right here for that event to happen again. How's everybody doing? Oscar Blue right here, live at the top of the mountain. Over there in the back, where my finger is pointing at, you will see an open gap. That is the open gap that a lot of the people are crossing right now in through this, particular point of entrance into the United States of America. This is called El Cañón del Matadero. That is the Killing Canyon. Basically, that is what it's named, the Killing Canyon. And now, it is in translation to Spanish, is El Cañón del Matadero. That right there, I have seen a van right there parked in this particular part. There's a road right here, and I will flip the camera and explain what is going on. There's a road right there for an automobile. Right here on my back, you can see where I'm pointing the finger. For an automobile to go in. Now, what has been happening is I've been passing by on a daily basis through this particular area where there's a lot of irregular and illegal activity. There has been a white van parked right there on the ending of the cliff. I must imagine that those were, the organized crime or something like that, working as they were dropping off people, but no. Amazingly today, I saw the van and I saw the logos on the side of the van, and it said Secretary of Government from the Institute National of Immigration. This is great news. Why? It tells you that on the back right there, you will see a Border Patrol agent, and I will focus right now on the camera. But it will tell you that the Border Patrol agents are working with the Institute National of Immigration and the immigration agents from Mexico. This tells you that not only the United States is patrolling their border, but ultimately now the Mexican government is doing exactly the same. They are patrolling the potential open gaps in open areas which a lot of people are crossing by. So I will broadcast right here for a little bit, and I will stay here for a little bit, and I will flip the camera and I will elaborate what this Killing Canyon, it is the way that is called Cañón del Matadero. This particular canyon, how the activity has been in the past. It has increased through the past since 2018 until now. We're going on 4 years of the massive activity that's happening on this canyon. God bless you all. Thank you for joining in. I'm Oscar Blue, live boots on the ground right here reporting on this particular canyon that, now you are going to see the Mexican Border Patrol, and hopefully they will come back, because I just saw them leaving as I was, coming up here, and I was like, oh my God, I just missed them. But hopefully they will come back and we will see them how they are parked right there, as exactly as the Border Patrol is parked on the other side. So this is extremely important, because everybody will know that not only the United States Border Patrol, it is patrolling on their side, but also the Mexican Border Patrol, it is patrolling on the other side, because of the massive irregular activity that is happening on this particular canyon. Now, thank you so much for joining in. Share this video, expose the left In this canyon, I've been here with Ms. Sarah Carter with Fox News, also with Ben Berquam, Frontline America, Real America's Voice News. I've been here with multiple people to show them, this specific canyon, how and why they haven't closed this gap. There is just a big gap, and why they haven't closed it. And it particularly takes you to Imperial Beach immediately, right there. You see the houses right there, the place right there, the white houses that you see right there. It is Imperial Beach right there. It's just, not even, it's really close by, and the city is really close by right there. Buy Me a Coffee is on top of the link. If you guys consider this information important, and if you guys consider donating and contributing to our independent reporting, Buy Me a Coffee is on top of the link. We are people funded, and ultimately now Buy Me a Coffee, it will go directly to the travel fund, as we are trying to go to Central America and down south of Mexico, and also travel in the Mexican side to our Mexican borders. Let me flip the camera right here so you guys I can elaborate and I can explain what is going on. So particularly, you will see a lot of houses right here, and let me focus right here. You see a lot of houses, you see people right there. Those people live on this canyon. These are, Mexicans that they don't have a place to live. These are Mexicans that they don't have a place to go. That is the open gap. On the far end, you will see a Border Patrol agent. Where is he? He left? No, he's right there. You will see a Border Patrol agent right there, as you see him right there. That is where they are stationed, and the Border Patrol agent, they make rounds and they stay there for around an hour, and then they make another round and they shift their positions. The important information right here is that bands like a white band has been parking the whole week in this particular area. That area right there where you see a road, they've been parking right there, and the specific reason why they have been parking right there is because they are patrolling also the Mexican side for the massive irregular entrance into the United States of America. You also see other vehicles like that one going right there. That is particularly possibly a supervisor or possibly a supervisor or somebody that is in charge right here at this particular area. Now, this wall has exactly what the Del Rio, Texas wall has. And a lot of people were saying why there's an opening and why there's a door on the wall. And those are emergency gaps and emergency doors that they were created by the United States government as the vehicle is going up and as the vehicle is driving by slowly. As you see, they stop, the vehicle stopped right there. Possibly they're looking into this side how much activity it is, but hopefully we will see the vehicle from the Mexican government coming in here, and as they come in here and they park right here on this cliff, in this spot right here that is wide open. I have been to this cliff and I have gone down to this cliff multiple times to show people how it is, the enormous entrance into the United States of America. As you see right there on the top, there is a wall. There is, you see the second layer of the wall, but you will see an opening right there. That's an emergency entrance. Those kind of emergency entrances, all of the wall across the United States of America border, they have those kind of emergency entrances. So those emergency entrances are particularly for, transportation of individuals, emergency entrance into, possibly the fire department coming in into these kind of areas, or other kind of emergencies. So those kind of doors, the organized crime already knows that they have doors like that, the wall has doors like that. So they particularly drop off people where they know that there's a door. And on the side of Del Rio, Texas, there is parts where you will actually see that there's doors like this. So that is why the organized crime has been dropping off people in Del Rio, Texas, non-stop into a particular point where it is an open gap like this, or it is, a door that is an emergency door. When they see an emergency door, they know that the people are going to be attended. So this is the reason why you have a Border Patrol non-stop right here, standing right here, and I'm waiting for the vehicle to come in. As I just saw one that looks kind of like exactly like that. This is the Mexican government that is parked right here on this cliff, and they're protecting also our land. Now, I just saw it. I wish that I would taken a picture before so I can show it to you guys. But they're gonna be doing it the whole week. So as soon as they come back again, I will be showing this particular cliff as potentially the Mexican government, the Mexican INAMI, and the Institute National of Immigration is working also with the Border Patrol. Now, a lot of people are saying why the door is open, because there's a Border Patrol right here. There's no need for the door to be closed or open. You know, the Border Patrol is standing right there and is protecting that particular side. But possibly it's open because he is going to do his round and his shift later on this afternoon. Now, a lot of these people, when they cross, they go onto this pond right here. This is a pond that it directs you to Imperial Beach. And let me just point out Imperial Beach, how close it is, this, people. This is why the Mexican government, you know, came possibly to an agreement with the United States government and the Border Patrol to be inspectioning these kind of places and to be ultimately protecting these kind of areas and working also with the Mexican Border Patrol. That is, you know, ultimately as a teamwork effort. So you have beautiful Imperial Beach on this side, that the city is really close by this particular cliff. And I wanted to come by here and explain to you guys and elaborate that it is a really good news that the Mexican Border Patrol is working hand in hand, and they are patrolling now the area. This is patrolling the area. I refer to this particular spot that I will point right there. This particular spot that is right there. You see a open right there, the, you know, open dirt spot before hitting the cliff of the wall. That is where a vehicle from the department of the Institute National of Immigration of Mexico has been parking. Has been parking for the rest of the week, and has been in complete communication with the Border Patrol of the United States and the Mexican government. You actually will see some people right here and underneath the tree. You will actually see people walking by on the side of the wall. Not all of them, they want to cross illegally to the United States. These are Mexicans that they live over here on these horrible conditions. Look at this house right there in the middle of those trees. As you see that house right there in the middle of those trees, those are horrible conditions. You can see actually another house right there in the middle of the cliff, you know, and those are, you know, there's more houses in the middle of all of this. There's a lot of debris, there's a lot of clothing, there's a lot of water bottles, there's a lot of all this kind of stuff that is on this place. So I wanted to come over here and see and wait if we can actually, just look how far am I, man. And see if actually we can, you know, be in the presence when the Mexican government arrives right here and it's parked right here working with the Border Patrol. That is, you know, specifically a really important thing for everybody to understand how the Mexican government now is working with the Border Patrol in this particular standpoint. Now, not too long ago, right there on top of that, I have come down that cliff multiple times, and I have showed the American public that cliff multiple times when the wall was recently being built on those particular areas. Not too long ago, I was right here with Ben Berquam and Real America's Voice News on top of that, and we encountered an irregular entrance underneath that wall. There is a place where they hide and they crawl underneath a shadow, so the Border Patrol will not see them. So, you know, this is important for you guys to know. Why? Because as soon as we went on that top of the part, it was really difficult to get in there for Ben and I, because I know the security guy of that particular, you know, located private area. Those are private houses. So we entered and we asked for permission if we can go on this side of the wall right there on the top. Now, let me flip the camera so I can explain to you how aggravating this is and how much the organized crime is making to every month, every week, and per person. Now, let me focus on the private community. As you're going to see right here, there's a private community right there. So for entering the private community and to enter this place, you have to go to that particular road right there, go around the mountain, and there's an entrance on the other side of the mountain. Now, as you see, there's another private community right there. There's two private communities. Those houses were built later on last year in this private community. Now, you see an open road right there. You see it where those gigantic, big iron water tanks that they are located right there. That is an open area. There's a wall right there that protects that private community. But as we were right there at that particular standpoint, we were watching how people were entering into this particular place, into this road. Underneath that canal, they were entering illegally into the United States of America. Now, as we were right there, we were talking to the security guy. And as we were talking to the security guy of that community, the security guy, we asked him, like, have you seen coyotes? Have you seen traffickers to this particular area? And he said, multiple times. I seen them multiple times. And we asked the next question when we were on top. We were like, how much they are asking for every migrant? Well, you know, he said, I have seen migrants from Ecuador. I have seen migrants from Central America, South America. I have seen migrants from Russia entering this place. I have seen migrants from the Middle East. I have seen migrants from all across the world. And he said, I have asked several different migrants how much they're asking for you to just be dropped off and deliver yourself to the Border Patrol. And they were actually given a number between $5,000 to $8,000 for each person. Amazing. And most importantly, we asked, are they carrying weapons? Are they armed? Are they dangerous? And the security guard said, we have had multiple discussions that please do not interfere with the private community, talking about that they have had, the security guards of the private community have had before in the past discussions with the traffickers and the smugglers. Do not interfere with the private community, and to ultimately to stop the massive migration through this particular place. And they have had conversations and discussions in terms to do not show your automatic weapons behind the private community, because there's families, people. Imagine this. So these kind of individuals, they're walking around behind the private community with automatic weapons, with people smuggling them into this particular place, which is really dangerous, first and foremost. And second of all, where is the Mexican government? Where is the National Guard? Where is the Mexican authority taking place on this? Where is, I believe, and I will ask, and I will ask this, but more entirely, I'm assuring 100% that the community, the private community behind me, that is on top of this, big cliff, that is a trafficking spot, hot trafficking spot. Believe me, I believe 100% that the community has already called out so many times the police, and so many times the immigration, department, and so many times the Department of the National Guard, to help them out, to stop this massive migration into this particular cliff. But believe me, they're not doing it because everybody's involved, and everybody knows that this is the most lucrative business that exists right now in the world, people. It is the smuggling, and also the trafficking, and also the asylum and refugee. It is the most lucrative business that exists in this planet right now in terms to border business. So let me flip the camera again. As you see, the Border Patrol right there standing exactly in the same place. And I don't know if the Border Patrol is going to be there for quite some time. But, it's really important that we wanted to share this information. As I was saying, at a recap, how's everybody doing? Oscar Blue right here live at this particular place, at a particular canyon that is the Killing Canyon. That's the way that is translated into English. That is El Cañón del Matadero. And for everybody to see, this canyon has been a really hot spot of trafficking. We are live in Tijuana, Baja California, Mexico. Oscar Blue, journalist, independent reporter, and broadcaster for Border Network News. Live at this particular canyon. Now, why I came over here, because behind me, right here where my finger is pointing, there was a white van the whole week parked right there. And I wish that it could be parked right now over there. And I'm waiting for the van to come over here and be parked right there. That van, I was wondering, what is that van doing over there? And as I saw it a few minutes ago, it was the ban from the Institute National of Immigration. This means that not only the Border Patrol is patrolling their security on the other side of the border, but also the Mexican Border Patrol is patrolling right here in this side of the Mexican side, which means that they are now, the people on this side, they have said enough is enough. As I have said it before, hashtag people, hashtag, let's use this hashtag, hashtag enough is enough at the border, hashtag stop the colonization, hashtag enough is enough at the border, hashtag stop the colonization, people. So let me play the camera right here. As we are going to wait, there's people, walking on their way to their house. Where is this guy? I think I lost this guy. No, it's right there, walking on the out of the house. These are people that live in the canyon, They're not your typical average guy that, is your typical average guy that is homeless and, You know, sadly, he lives on these horrible conditions on this canyon. But a lot of them, they don't have nothing to do with trafficking, but a lot of them, they are involved in it. And it is a really, you know, difficult way to describe it, people. It is really, you know, harsh way to describe it, but it's a living. Now, we got a vehicle right there, another Border Patrol coming fast right there on the other side of the wall, practically going to go do his rounds. He's right there going up top of the wall. You cannot see him. You can see barely his shadow going on top of the wall. Is a vehicle right there. But also we got the Border Patrol right here standing on this side. And you know, you have to patrol this area. If you don't patrol this area, it will be a hotspot. And it is a hotspot. It's been a hotspot for the longest of time because it is really close to this, people. It is like right here. You will see, you know, you will see Imperial Beach, one of the most beautiful cities of the whole United States of America. One of the most beautiful places to surf. And now it is contaminated. It's another thing. It's another thing that is really happening over here. It is that the pollution, the water pollution. There's a lot of people and there's a lot of activists that they have reported on, and a lot of journalists that they have reported on the pollution and the black water that it has been going into the United States of America and also to Mexico. To explain this, it will be a complete elaboration on corruption and on benefit, on money. There is a processing company on the United States of America that is processing all the you know, the drainage and the black waters that they are in Mexico. Mexico does not have a processing company or a processing establishment for processing the black water. So they are paying an American government company to process that water. The problem is that the American government also is processing the black water, but they're dropping them off on their side, and they're also dropping them off in the middle of the territory. And also the Mexican government is dropping them off on the Mexican territory. So this black water, it is there's no division. There is no filtration plant. Thank you so much, Beringer Rocks. Thank you so much. A filtration plant. So on this particular standpoint, I can tell you that, you know, the Mexican government is being irresponsible by that pollution, but also the United States government has been irresponsible from stopping the Mexican government of this pollution because it's all, you know, public interest. It's all money. It's all money. Really, it is. You know, the CEST, that is the Commission of Water in our state of Baja California, it is incapable to have a filtration plant, as you know, as we were explaining. But they rent the filtration plant in the United States of America. I wish that I can go to that particular place where the filtration plant it is located at, so you guys can see where the buses they enter with the black water and with the drainage into the United States of America to be processed. But the problem is the way that they dropping it off, that is completely contaminating this place. Now, underneath this canyon, there is a lot of black water that is debris from this community back here, that community. And also, let me flip the camera so I can explain this, man. All of these communities, all of that community, it has debris. So when all the trash comes down, to this canal, it goes into that filter, into that processing filter, as you see right there. You see that right there? It's on the other side of the border. It's on the other side of the United States of America. Now, but you have, when it rains, there's a river right here, all the way right here. So all the trash, all the things that they are, you know, coming down to this mountain. And also there's another processing canal into that particular part of the mountain that goes underneath the mountain, underneath the road, and it goes to the other side, to that particular neighborhood. On the top of that neighborhood, and there's a gas station right there, which Ben Berquam from Real America's Voice News has already reported. All that contamination, all that, you know, water drainage, all that black water, it goes all the way into the United States of America, and nobody is filtering, and nobody's stopping it, and nobody's doing anything about it. That specifically goes into this contamination area, and also, you know, it ricochets, and it is a trickle effect that goes into the sea, and also goes in back to the sea into Mexico, that is affecting both countries. It is polluting, it is contaminating, and where are the environmentalists, I will say? Question mark. I don't see no environmentalists right here. Where are the environmentalists? Nobody's talking anything about it. Anthony has a drone. God bless his heart. God bless Anthony that he has a drone. Which one day we will have a drone one day, and we can broadcast all of this. It will be magnificent to fly a drone into this particular place. And also I will be flying, if I had a drone, man, I will fly this drone right now. That baby, I will fly it like you don't even imagine. But you know, this is important for everybody to know. I will be reporting now next week, in the incoming week. I will be reporting on the polluting situation. I have two diplomas on environmental assessments, specifically on contaminants of vehicles and pollution of vehicles. But I have quite some knowledge of right here on how much it is the contaminant of black water and how is this being processed into the United States of America. I will do some assertive investigation and also some reporting on how the contamination is being done between two countries, because it's not only the irresponsibility of Mexico, but it's also the United States of America, that they know the government, the current government of California, that is Gavin Newsom, that he's a completely disgusting human being. That guy, he knows exactly what has been happening and how the contamination is being happening over here. Now imagine, this was told to Ben Berquam in one of the Ben Berquam interview, one Border Patrol agent. And he said that when it was raining and the water was so high, Border Patrol agents have gone into the river within danger to rescue migrants or illegal aliens, to rescue them from pulling them out into outside of the water. And because the water is so contaminated, and because the water, it is so bad, their boots have been dismantled and destroyed by the hot acid that is contaminating in that water. So imagine the person that is swimming into that contaminated water, how horrible that experience might be. And how horrible that we know that this has actually been happening for quite some time. There's other people that have been reporting on this. I never have gotten so involved in this kind of situation, but I believe that it's time for us to share not only the problems that are immigration and our borders, but also ultimately why national security. National security is not because only trafficking of drugs, trafficking of children, trafficking of women, also not only trafficking of people, trafficking of organs. Not only that, it is also the contaminant factor. So, to all these environmentalists, I would like to, challenge one in a peaceful way to come over here and to talk to me about what is going on over here and why you guys haven't not said anything about what is going on with this extreme contamination that is occurring between two borders, and the irresponsibility of the California government, that is Gavin Newsom, the governor, that hasn't done anything to stop this and to stop polluting the most beautiful ocean that exists between two countries and two cities, that is San Diego, California, and that is my city of Tijuana, Baja California, that is right here the other side of the sea. Why nothing has been done to stop this enormous drainage and to stop the black water to be contaminated on the other side of the border? But oh no, you got environmentalists, that is the climate change and all this kind of stuff, but they don't look at the reality of the problem. So not too far away from here, next week I will be going into this place, people, and I want to show you where I'm going to go. I'll be walking into this particular area. I'll be going underneath that tunnel. There's a tunnel right there. I'll be going underneath that tunnel. That tunnel, it is on the other side of that canyon. I will be going underneath the tunnel, coming out of that tunnel, showing you how all that debris and contaminant and black water that is polluted over here. Tijuana needs to have a filtration plant for this to stop. And also the United States of America needs to have a filtration plant also for this to be filtered. As you see, there's a little river right there that is all raw sewage. And all of that, I will be reporting on it, going all the way to the front and showing you the canal entrances into this particular part and entry into the United States of America. You see a Border Patrol agent right now, right there on a quad, going down right here in this hill. You see him right there, that particular point right there, going down there. This is a really hot spot because a lot of people are coming in. But the most important thing that I wanted to come over here is to show you guys that the Mexican Border Patrol is working with the Border Patrol of the United States of America. And, you know, they are stationed, they were stationed right here on the side of the cliff. I was wondering what that white van was doing. Also another vehicle right there going in fast on that side. I was wondering, where's the quad? Where's the quad? Right there, the quad is going. You see the quad right there going on the top of the hill. I haven't gone this, and I have come into this particular hill for, you know, quite some time. And this was a really hot spot back when the caravan started in 2018. Now, I want to give a quick statement before I go, people. This irregular migration at this massive scale and at this massive pace, for everybody that is watching, give a like to this video so we can break the algorithms. People, help me out to give a like to this video and share this video so we can break the algorithms and we can get more people on the live feed. Thank you so much for doing that. So buy me a coffee is on top of the link. You guys like to contribute to our independent reporting and our travel fund as we are trying to go to Central America. Now, I wanted to show you guys this on the back. This irregular migration has been going on at this massive pace since the Globalist Compact of Immigration started. This mass migration started 6 years ago. 6 years ago. It was brought by Barack Obama to the continent of America with an arrangement of Enrique Peña Nieto. Enrique Peña Nieto signed the Globalist Compact of Immigration in an agreement with Barack Obama. This, well, automatically was going to destroy your border if it would have continued. Barack Obama did send it and let it ready for Hillary Clinton to sign it. Hillary Clinton did not sign it. Donald Trump, God bless his heart, came in, stopped that mass migration, but AMLO continued with the same ideology of globalization of immigration. There's a point, people, where we are going to say, as civilized people and also as citizens of our country, you guys, we the people of the United States of America, me as a Mexican citizen that loves his country of Mexico and the city of Tijuana, there's a point. There's a point you know, there's a point of break. There's a break point where we have to stop this. It cannot be continuing at this fast pace now. Look at this. 6 years, people, of this happening. 6 years. You have 3 more years of going of Joe Biden. 3 more years of Joe Biden. So this will continue for 9 years if this does not get stopped. You're talking about that almost a decade of illegal and irregular migration and a massive asylum and refugee petitions for 10 years, people, almost 10 years. When are we going to say enough is enough at the border? Hashtag enough is enough at the border. Hashtag stop the colonization. This needs to stop. I don't know when citizens of the United States of America are going to say, we need to save this. Because the United States of America is a powerful country. It's the capitalist country of the world, the most capitalist country of the world. Mexican citizens, we are being really complicit. We are getting normalized to this situation. And as we are getting normalized to this situation, you guys heard the report that I did on Tapachula. Tapachula, people, is being actually right now collapsed. That border that connects to Guatemala is being collapsed right now. The Tapachula border, it is collapsing. And citizens of Tapachula are using now this language. We are afraid to be replaced in our own country. We are afraid to be replaced in our own country. A lot of the citizens of the United States of America are getting those side effects right now, little by little, that they are afraid at a particular point that this will not stop. And I'm telling you right now, people, it's been 6 years of this, 3 more years of the Biden administration. It will be 9 years of this. 9 years, almost a decade of this. When are we going to say enough is enough? When are we going to say get out of the Globalist Compact of Immigration? Force Mexico to get the hell out of the Globalist Compact of Immigration. The strategy that Donald Trump was using was perfect. I will threaten you with a tariff of 5% in the automobile industry, avocado, and beer. You will stop the mass migration because if you don't stop it, I will tariff you. They stopped, right? But Donald Trump did not win the re-election. So as soon as he did not win the re-election, open sesame again. Joe Biden lifted that threat eliminated that threat. And now we got this enormous problem in Tapachula, that is the border with Guatemala, where there are more than 15,000 people from Haiti waiting for the visa transit, and plus the thousands that they're coming in. The Tapachula border cannot take that much. Also, the Texas border will not take that much of a pressure, man. It is thousands and thousands and thousands coming in by the daily day. When are we going to say enough is enough? Hashtag enough is enough at the border. So before I go, let me flip the camera for everybody to see. So we are live, people. How's everybody doing? Oscar Blue, live right here at the border. God bless everybody that is watching. God bless our country of Mexico, our city of Tijuana, and God bless the United States of America. As we are live right here at the border, broadcasting you live because this, I came over here for the reason that there was a white van right here parked at this particular spot, and I was thinking that probably it was a drop-off, but no, it was the Mexican government and the Institute National of Immigration unit that is working hand in hand with the Border Patrol as they are standing on the other side. I will come here later on this afternoon if I see the white van again. The white van particularly starts parking at the morning, so I will come in the morning or I will come in the evening. Both ways, they always park right here. And I was counting on that I will see it again. But we lost that connection. Beautiful sight right here. See a really mysterious guy dressed in black right here walking by the wall. Let me flip the camera so you can look at him. Really mysterious guy right there. He's looking over there where the Border Patrol is at. He has a backpack. Just follow what he does. We are live in Mexico. It has become really difficult to be broadcasting on our side of our country. It has become really difficult because of security reasons, and it is not easy to be doing this anymore, but we need to bring the reality of the truth. They're trying to take away that right of us, our constitutional right, that is Article 6 and 7 of the Constitution of our country, that is freedom of speech and also freedom of journalism and broadcasting. In our country. I think it's time for us to leave. Thank you so much for joining in. I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News. God bless you all. Have a beautiful evening. We will be live at a little bit later, broadcasting from our studio and giving you guys the reality and the truth about what is happening in our borders and also around the world, as protests are being done in Australia and also the UK against the enforcement of the backs and also the enforcement of the mask. We will be reporting on that, and also we will be reporting on other different topics. Thank you so much. Buy me a coffee. It's on top of the link if you guys like to contribute to our travel fund. God bless you all. Follow me at Facebook. Follow me at Instagram as Oscar Blue. I will make another Instagram. Instagram took away my channel. That's okay. I don't use it that much. I will make another one. Also, you can follow me at YouTube, and my YouTube channel is Oscar Blue. And recently, you can follow me, you can find me at Twitter as Oscar L Blue. I posted today a video at Twitter. I will be posting every day videos at Twitter and sharing them into premieres at YouTube and also on Facebook. God bless you all. Stay safe. And like we always say, people, peace and love, because always your country's first. God bless.